Please join us for In the Works, a weekly update of public works projects for the City of Kingsport.
I'd like to welcome each and everybody to the City of Kingsport Traffic Department. My name is Andy Hobbs. I'm the Traffic Maintenance Supervisor / Special Events Coordinator for the City of Kingsport. And today I'd like to show you a little bit about what we do here in the Traffic Department. If you look, you'll see all the signs that we do here. We've got from overhead signs to roadway signs to street name signs. We have the city broken down into 20 different areas. The sign material that's on our signs are guaranteed for 10 years, and we try to change out 2 areas every year. And it's been a pretty good program. It's been going on for a long time now, and we have the latest, greatest sign materials out that's in the field today. If you'll take the signs here, and we'll move from here to the signal shop, and I'll show you the other things that we do here with the City Traffic Department. Also, with the City of Kingsport in the Traffic Division, we maintain all the traffic signals, school flashers, most or a lot of the all of the parking lot lights and a lot of the high mast lights throughout the city. We bring the signals in, and as we order them and they come in, we test them, we try them before we ever put them out in the field to make sure they work. And this is just our shop area where we put everything together. We have our different signal heads that we put up in different locations with the new LEDs in them. We've got all the incandescents changed out now, and all the LEDs are in place with all our signal heads. In our traffic signal cabinets, you're going to find a controller that actually, when the traffic engineer hands down the timing for a traffic intersection, we can put it all in here. We can load the timing as we want to. We're only allowed to put in what a traffic engineer tells us to put in. And you can see inside the cabinet, the new TS2 has the power supplies and the MMUs, which is a malfunction management unit, plus the controller, plus all the BIUs that goes with it. The MMU it monitors what the controller puts out to the field, it puts out to the lights. The MMU measures in milliseconds. In a millisecond, if something's wrong with that light will go on flash. And that's when we get called out and have to figure out what it was, whether it was a power outage or a power flicker or something internal that has went wrong. Then we come out, we check it, we get it back up and running, and a lot of times that's why you see the lights flashing, then we get it back up and going. 3/4 or better of our equipment is the newest equipment out there. That's why you hardly see very much downtime with them. Being inside the cabinet is interesting. It is a very unique job to have, very good job to have. We have come a long ways from the TS2 to what used to be out in the field, and we were talking about this earlier. But this is the old pre-time cabinet that used to be out there. All it had was a dial motor, and you set the dials on it right here, and you put the little keys in it, and you tell it how long that you wanted it to stay red, yellow, green, or how much time you had in between. So it's a big step from the old pre-time to the new TS2 style traffic signal cabinet. Another section that the City of Kingsport Traffic Department, our division, does is our striping for the streets each year. Our paint season is about ready to start up. It'll start up about the 1st to the middle of April. It'll run through late August, 1st of September, somewhere around there we hope to be done. We maintain about 165 miles of roadway that we paint, the double yellow, the sidelines, and the skip lines. And a couple of things I want you to be aware of. Any street that we paint, we put the 2 advanced signs out. We either put a fresh paint ahead sign out or a wet paint sign out. On any street that we get ready to paint, our paint crew consists of a 3-man crew. There's 2 men on the paint machine, one that drives, one that actually does the painting, and there's a follow vehicle that follows behind it. The follow vehicle will have the do not cross wet paint sign on it. And the other ones, like I said, will be in advance of each street that we do. The paint that goes through it, like I said, is a water-based paint. Got a drying time of about 3 to 4 minutes. It's assisted with ammonia that's in the paint, and the cleanup is just phenomenal. We love our new machine. The machine itself holds 2 55-gallon tanks. It's got a 55-gallon tank for yellow paint and a 55-gallon tank for the white paint. The silver tank here is for our glass beads. All the lines that we paint, we put glass beads on them. That's what gives it its reflectivity at night. The follow vehicle, like I said, they follow within 100 foot of the paint machine itself, and they try to keep the traffic back just enough to where the paint can get tack proof and keep people off of it so they have time to set up. If you do get the paint on your car, like I said, goof off is the best thing out there going to get it off your vehicle. I want to remind each one that the paint season is coming up. It'll be here around the 1st to the middle of April. When you see the signs out, give them room to do what they got to do. They're going to slow you down a little bit, but be patient. They can only put out so much at a time, and their approximate speed is about 8 to 12 miles an hour. Most times it's about 8. If they see that they're holding the traffic up very long, they will move over and clear the traffic out and then get back on the road and make some adjustments and do what they got to do. If you'll respect them, I guarantee you they will respect you. That's a big thing here with the city. That with all the safety issues that we have now, it makes it, it makes it a lot easier to maneuver in and around the city when you see these. You're going to see this machine. The state routes have pretty much been covered through TDOT, and you're going to see mostly on the side streets, anywhere you've got a WL or a sideline, you're going to see these guys out painting. If you'll just give them a little respect and a little time, they'll make that paint as quick as they can, and they'll get right out of your way, and you'll be on your way to go wherever you need to go.
I'm Lewis Balsall, landscape specialist for the city of Kingsport, Tennessee. And today we're going to discuss the Grounds Maintenance Division of the city of Kingsport. The Grounds Maintenance Division of the city of Kingsport takes care of all the leaves, litter, and mowing in the city of Kingsport. These operations include 13 employees, almost 30 pieces of equipment, and this group maintains over 600 acres of mowing. Today we would like to discuss the process this group goes through. This group in January of each year goes through all the right-of-way areas and picks up all the debris laying in the mowing areas, such as limbs, rocks, litter, and trash, and prepares it for mowing. Once they have this completed, they also review all the equipment to make sure that it is safe in its operation, and also that all maintenance issues have been took care of during the winter. So therefore we have some nice reliable equipment to do the mowing with. There are basically 6 types of mowing that the city of Kingsport does. The first one is lots and fields. This is areas that are fairly large in areas, might be beside the green belt or a highway area where it's a large field, and we mow these areas 4 to 6 times a year. We then also mow slopes and banks in the city of Kingsport, and these are done 4 to 6 times a year. Examples of these can be found on Fort Henry Drive in Kingsport, Memorial Boulevard in Kingsport, and also Fort Robinson in Kingsport. We also do right-of-way mowing every 8 to 10 weeks. This is all the areas along the side of the roads that are undeveloped throughout the city. It takes this long to get through all these areas because of going through the entire city, almost 500 acres that is mowed as far as right-of-way mowing. We also do gateway mowing, which is areas such as Stone Drive, John B. Dennis, areas like that are high visible, and they are done every 3 to 4 weeks. The 5th areas we mow is spot and building mowing. This is areas that most people consider lawn mowing, such as City Hall and our parks areas and around Renaissance Center, Allendale, and areas such as that. The last areas we mow is classified as sports turf areas. This could be at Domtar, Eastman Park, and Hunter Wright Stadium. These areas we use real mowers instead of rotary mowers and that mowing can be done up to 3 times a week depending on the time and temperature of the year and how fast the grass is growing. Mowing begins each spring once the grass is actively growing and continues until leaf season starts in the fall, which is usually around October 15th. Because the city mowing operations occur in busy areas, sometimes along city streets or in park areas, we ask that all citizens be aware of the mowing vehicles that will be present and slow down when approaching these operators. It could be their back is to you and they can't see you to know to turn the equipment off. So please be careful when approaching any mowing equipment in the city of Kingsport, whether it be walking or in your vehicle. Make sure they see you, and this will prevent injury from both the city employee and the pedestrian. In closing, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to take care of this necessary function in the city of Kingsport. We appreciate your understanding and support in helping make Kingsport the best place to be. Thank you.